Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Every year I kind of like to reset my core skincare routine. So obviously I test a lot of skincare, but I always have my go-to run-of-the-mill kind of standard skincare routine, and then I slot experimental products in between, the ones I want to review. Now I am kind of 4 months into the year of content worth of products I tried from last year, if that makes sense. But the products I have in front of me are products I want to kind of keep as my consistent products throughout the year. Products that I've tried and that I know I love, and a few new ones that I kind of want to experiment with. And these are all going to be award-winning skincare products. Each of these products have at some time won an Olive Young Award, the Huahei Beauty Awards, probably said that wrong, and the Glow Pick Beauty Awards. Some of them winners of this year, some of them winners last year. One of those products is actually sponsoring a segment of today's video. So you may recognize these products. These are the iSoy Blemish Care Up Serum and their Lip Treatment Balm. I used them on and off last year, and I feel like I didn't really get a lot of dedicated time with the serum. I used up a whole bottle and absolutely loved it. And their lip balm treatment is just, it's a lip balm that I have in every pocket, in every room of the house. It overtook Glow Recipes lip balm as one of my favorites, like ones I buy in bulk. But their Blemish Care Up Serum, I see all the time, because for 10 years running, it's been an award winner of the Olive Young Awards. In the essence section, now toners, essences, and serums are kind of interchangeable, so that's why they kind of like group them all in there. So yes, it's topped the Olive Young Awards for 10 years in a row, and there's got to be a reason. I see some amazing before and afters of this serum. Its main selling point is its Bulgarian Rose Otto oil, which nourishes and rehydrates the skin. I don't like rose, you know I don't like rose, I don't like the smell of rose, but this has a more Turkish delight smell to it, you know, like the traditional covered in powder Turkish delight. It's almost sweeter rather than floral, and the smell goes once it's on your face. The things with Bulgarian Rose is it's known to be very, very expensive, but they've been able to formulate this in a nice, affordable way. But the Bulgarian Rose oil is kind of known to have antioxidant properties and antimicrobial as well, but it has some other interesting ingredients in. Now, it's called the Blemish Care Up Serum, and some of those key ingredients include arbutin. And I feel like arbutin had its moment, and then kind of everyone moved on really quick. I feel like it's popular for a couple of months and everyone kind of forgot about it. But arbutin is a skin brightening ingredient as well as antioxidant. And for me, it was one of those ingredients that I really did use, you know, the single ingredient type serums to help fight with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which I don't get that much anymore. But when I do get a tiny spot, I do get a blemish, guaranteed all the time. Not only does arbutin help brighten the skin and even out skin tone, but it helps with collagen production. And in this serum, it's released slowly. So even if you have sensitive skin, it's not going to irritate your skin like some actives can do. So a constant kind of blemish care serum throughout my routine as standard, I think is really, really going to help my skin this year. And we have a licorice root extract as well, another one of those ingredients that people are like, this year is going to be the year of this ingredient. It never is, but licorice root, again, super popular for brightening out the skin. Then we have willow bark extract, panthenol, and allantoin as well to help soothe the skin. So like I said, when I get those little breakouts, they're usually like little itchy annoying ones that leave a blemish. This serum is hopefully going to cover that irritation, that constant feel and need to itch my skin whilst fighting the blemishes as well. So I'm interested to kind of give this a more rigorous test, because as I said, the before and afters that I've seen online are incredible. It's a award winner 10 years in a row for a reason. So yeah, a true K-beauty icon, as is for me their lip treatment balm. I love a tinted lip balm, and they come in two different kinds. So this one is what's this one called? Baby pink. I've got it on now. It's barely visible. It's like your lips but more even with a touch more color. Very, very natural. It doesn't go on too glossy. This one I use on nights out. Hang on, I really like this one. This is one of those ones I keep backups of in my drawer because I just like to have it. This one is called Pure Red, but it's not like a red. It's a very natural red kind of tint. Again, that anyone can wear, but I kind of prefer that for a night out, or like a dinner or an event or something, because it gives your lips kind of like this more lively kind of look to it. But unlike other tints, it doesn't transfer onto like glasses and straws and cutlery and all that kind of stuff. More importantly, it's incredibly nourishing and moisturizing without being greasy and heavy. There's some really nice oils in here, including jojoba seed oil, grapeseed oil. We got rosehip fruit oil as well, so you do get that rosy smell, but again, it's more on the fruity fruity side, rosehip fruit oil, rather than the unbearable floral kind of smell. So the Bulgarian rose oil is going to help supply that moisture to the lips. There's something called Candelilla wax in here, probably said that wrong, which is going to help with any kind of evaporation of hydration and moisture from the lips, locking everything in, giving you nice plump moisturized lips. So yeah, a brand and a serum particularly that I featured on and off in the previous year that I want to make a bit more of a main focus of my skincare routine this year. As I mentioned, they are sponsoring this segment of today's video, and I do have a discount code for you. If you're here in the UK, you can get 15% off at Tonic15 using the code James15, valid for 10 days from today. And on Amazon, you can get 20% off. Again, valid from 10 days from today. All the links will be in the description box down below. So let's go back to the start of a routine. I want to talk about the cleanser. No surprise, Astura is one of my favorite brands when it comes to repairing any kind of like damaged skin times I'm going through, any skin irritation. This is a really nice moisturizing cleanser, targeted at those with drier skin, but even if you have oily skin, it's a cleanser. Ooh, like, it's a cleanser that's going to leave your skin for you nice and non-stripped. This is packed with glycerin, obviously for moisturizing and hydrating reasons. We also have green tea leaf extract in here. It's an antioxidant, but it's incredibly soothing. Green tea is one of my go-to again for when I've really irritated my skin, and some antioxidant properties as well. So it's just a really nice, gentle, but really effective cleanser. I haven't settled on my first cleanse yet, my cleansing balm, but this will be my go-to second cleanse for sure. This is a product I'm kind of undecided on. This is the Tardin Dive In Toner. Of course, it's known for its lower molecular weight hyaluronic acid, but also with allantoin as well, so really nice and soothing. For me, my toner stage is the ultimate hydrating stage in my routine. It's just an easy and effective way to get an extra dose of hydration that you can see on your skin. So if you do like a dewy, plump looking skin, not exactly like glassy and, you know, too shiny, I really would recommend toner, especially if you're very dry and dehydrated. My main gripe with this is that it's literally just too watery and I have to apply it with a cotton pad. Otherwise on my hand, it just kind of goes everywhere. Saying that, it is incredibly hydrating, and that is what I want from my toner. I do like my toners a little bit thicker, but this really does do the job. And if it's just a texture issue at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me too much. So I will see this whole bottle through and kind of get back to you on this, because I do love a lot of Tardin's other products as well. My next step would be the Blemish Care Up serum, but as another kind of like standard serum, daily use serum, I'm going to carry on using the Haniel Powerful Bean Firming Serum. This is an interesting one that when I first saw it, I was like, no, but I'm going to buy it because I like the packaging, which is something I do a lot of. But after using it, look, it's nearly gone. I need to order another one. After using it a lot during the kind of mid-end of last year, I saw some really good results, firming of the skin that I really want to continue with. So this contains bean oil and phytosterol, which is meant to give you that firming effect. And then they say they have something called peptide F, again, for helping to firm up your skin, helping with elasticity. So yeah, it's something that as I hit, well, I'm still early 30s, I'm going into my mid 30s. I kind of want to start concentrating on keeping my skin nice and firm and hydrated and smooth. And this has been really good at that. I have a cream of theirs as well somewhere. There. Evening moisturizer. No surprise, Astura Atobarrier 365 cream. I know my job here is to experiment with different products and kind of like give other products a chance, but when you have something that works for you so well, you have to stick to it, right? So this again is for strengthening the skin barrier and moisturizing, containing those essential ceramides and fatty acids for our skin barrier. Nothing too fancy, but a really nice user experience. It doesn't feel heavy and plasticky and, you know, like clinical in any way. It just feels really nice and moisturizing and soothing on the skin. My daytime moisturizer is going to be one that I've been using towards the end of 2022. Again, Tardin, this is their Dive In Soothing Cream. This is a very typical gel cream in the sense that you expect it to be good for oily skin, very hydrating. Again, with its multi-hyaluronic acid kind of gimmick, I was gonna say. It's kind of a gimmick. It's got a lot of hyaluronic acid in for deeper hydration. But we also have ceramides, again, for your skin barrier. We have panthenol. But this is a little bit thicker than your standard gel cream. You put it on, it feels nice and watery and hydrating, but then it kind of has this more standard cream moisturizer feel to it. So we got ceramides in here, as I mentioned, but then we've also got a lot of nice fatty acids. Then we have some nice oils as well, including jojoba seed oil, and I feel like you can really feel that in the texture of it. It is very odd kind of like gel cream going into moisturizer kind of feel to it, with a really nice moisturized finish that makes you feel like everything's locked in. It's not just evaporated off your face. So I've been really enjoying this. Now, we don't have quite an award-winning sunscreen, but Cell Fusion C make some award-winning sunscreen, and I feel like this sunscreen is no different. This Aquatica Sunscreen 100 SPF 50 plus PA4 pluses, and this again is quite a nice standard sunscreen. I would use it as a moisturizer. It's got hyaluronic acid in, triple hyaluronic acid, allantoin as well for a soothing sensation, which I like in my sunscreens to kind of counteract any kind of irritation some chemical sunscreens can give me. The Aquatica comes from the Mentha Aquatica extract in here, which is supposed to help calm and cool down hot skin. So it's menthol basically. So in the sun when you are feeling a little bit parched, hot on the skin, reapplication of this gives you a really nice cooling, soothing sensation. It's not like, doesn't smell like peppermint or anything. It's not crazy menthol, but it's a really nice hydrating and calming, as it says here, sunscreen that doesn't give me any irritation whatsoever. Now, I do have an award-winning sunscreen here, and I want to kind of show you something because I've been getting tagged in a lot of sunscreen compact videos recently. They've been around for a very long time. The only reason you don't see them on my channel is because vast majority of them are tone up, which means it lightens your skin really to like this peachy glow, or they're greeny tinted, so they've got this kind of like correction feel to them that you use as like a base kind of primer, or they're just very white casty. This is an award winner. This is the Scenic SPF 50 plus PA4 pluses Airy Sun Cushion. It's huge. We're gonna try this together, but I expect it to be a little too white on me. So they're huge like this, and they're good for reapplication, but not really for the main application of sunscreen. Don't do this yourself. Don't make these yourself, because the sunscreen is in its packaging for a reason. So I'm just going to show you a little bit white. It doesn't actually look as bad as I thought it did in real life here. As I said, it's good for reapplication because you don't really get a lot on there unless you really start, you know, spend a long time layering this up. I'll be honest, it's a lot of work. It's like a lot of work. I don't know how, like looking on my monitor, it doesn't look too bad, but my monitor always comes off a little bit lighter, so the white cast doesn't tend to show as easily. If I'm at home sitting in my garden, I will reapply this and not be bothered about it. But the issue with these is they do come off just a little bit too white. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if there's a version of this. I've actually ordered a load of sun sticks and compacts to see if there is one that has a tint to it, or maybe can just be clear. I'm not sure why they always have to be white casted. Maybe there's something about zinc that holds up better in a compact kind of packaging. I don't know. But yeah, it's an award winner. If you're white, you're gonna love this. And then I usually do my lip balm last, being the Isoy lip balm treatment. So there we go, there is my award-winning skincare routine. A lot of these products I know I already love and already work for me, but I'm looking forward to spending a bit more time with a few of the serums and the moisturizers. So let me know if you've tried these products before, if you want to try any of them, down in the comments down below. Again, thank you to Isoy for sponsoring a segment of today's video. Check out the links and the discount codes in the description as well. You can watch some more product reviews here, some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.